Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the things that we bought in preparation for the trip video. So I have all of my stuff laid on either side of me. I only have a couple things on the side that my sister bought that I'm gonna share. I think there's more, but I'm not sure what, and also I don't think a lot of it's that important. So I'm gonna show you these couple things from her. But then I have a whole pile of my own stuff over here. Anything that I got from Amazon, I will link down below. Otherwise, I got it from a store, like Walmart, Dollar Tree, anything like that. So let's just jump right in and get started. I'll start with the few clothing items that I have. I did get some new tank tops because all of my tank tops, my Disney ones anyways, don't fit me anymore, so I had to get new ones. I bought 3 of them myself from Amazon, and again, anything from Amazon I'll try to link down below. And then this other one my mom got from Target.com. So I'll start with that one first. So this is a Halloween tank top. It's got a Mickey pumpkin and it just says Happy Halloween. So that is a very festive and appropriate tank top for this trip since we are going during Halloween. And then the ones from Amazon, I have this one here and it says, what does it say? Reach out and find your happily ever after. Love it. Here's a little bit of a close-up on the design. Love it. Next we have this one that says, what does it say? Happiest place on earth. Again, here's a little bit of a close-up of the design. Super cute. And then this one says, where dreams come true. Very fun colors. Love it. So those are all the new tank tops that I bought for the trip. I'm very excited to wear these, and hopefully they are nice and comfortable. I think that they will. They're very soft. Next up, let's jump into this. So this is kind of like a fanny pack, I guess. I mean, you can wear it around your waist like a fanny pack, but I think you can also wear it like across your body. I have never had something like this before, so I thought I would give it a try. Like I said, there's this big strap and there's the buckle, which I can I don't even know exactly how it works, but I think you just kind of something along those lines if I wanted to wear it across me like that. Otherwise, I could just wear it around my waist, but it's just in case, if I need something just to hold a few small things. But there is actually a lot of space in this bag. I did get this from Amazon, so it will be linked down below. I don't know if you can tell how much space is actually in here. I can fit my whole hand in here. It's really hard to show on camera how deep it is, but I think I could for sure fit my phone, my power bank, what else do I normally have on me at all times? My flash drive, but that's small. Oh, my wallet, duh. I don't know. There's definitely room to fit a decent amount of stuff in here. There's little side pouches on this side, and on this side it's divided into 2 little individual pouches, and then on the back of the pouch here there's also a little zipper. You can put some stuff in there as well. So for such a small little pouch, there is a lot of room in here, so I'm very excited to probably try this out and see how much I fit in here of what I actually need to have on me, because sometimes after a while the backpacks just get to be a lot on my shoulders. Or even if I'm just going to Disney Springs for a few hours, I don't need a whole backpack. Something like this is awesome. So I'm excited to try this out and use that. We got, this came in a 2-pack, so my sister does have one too. We've never used these before, but they're the little like waterproof phone pouches. So you just open it up at the top here, slide your phone in the pouch, close it up. This is a little bit difficult for it to like actually like properly, yeah, there you go. Just have to make sure it's like fully sealed, and then close the latches, and your phone will be secure in here. And the card that came out on the inside as like the tag, it gave instructions on how to do like a test to make sure that it works properly, and it did. So we got these to use at the water park so we can have our phones on us if we want to. I will need to, because I'm gonna try to film at Typhoon Lagoon, so I wanted to have this so I could have my phone on me without worrying about it getting wet. And then it also, you know, comes with the lanyard so you can wear it around your neck, and it kind of just hangs like that. And when I tested it in the water to make sure that it works good, and it did, because you're supposed to test it with a napkin, and if the napkin comes out completely dry, then it works fine, which it did. So, and then I also did put my phone in here, obviously to make sure it fits, which of course it does, but also to like see how it looks with like filming, and then like the touchscreen parts of it, and it all looks like it's gonna be fantastic. So I'm very excited for that, because I really did want to be able to film a Typhoon Lagoon video, so I will be able to do that with this pouch. So I'm excited for that. Also to do with Typhoon Lagoon, my sister and I both got a pair of these. Again, never had anything like this before. So we have water shoes. So this is what they look like up close. They're very flimsy, but so I can maybe like actually put it on for you really quick and show you what it looks like. It kind of just feels like you're wearing a sock. So here is, I don't know if you can see that very well. That's really a bad representation. I'll probably show you a better look at it in the Typhoon Lagoon video if you're interested. But the reason for me that I wanted to get water shoes is because 2 reasons. One, I hear a lot of people say that the pavement gets really hot in Florida at the water parks, so walking around barefoot, you're gonna want to burn your feet. But also, I have personally been going through dealing with I always forget how to pronounce it. It's plantar fasciitis. I have been having problems with my feet hurting, and my doctor recommended me not to walk around barefoot as much as possible. So I have been wearing slippers around the house for the last couple of months, and I didn't want to walk around barefoot at the water park. So it's not completely barefoot wearing these, because there is like a little bit of cushioning, I guess, but it's better than walking completely barefoot, and it also will protect my feet from the hot pavement as well. So gonna be trying these out for the first time. Also, so far everything that I've shown you except for the Halloween tank top has all been from Amazon. It'll all be linked down below. Moving on, I have also from Amazon this Epsom salt foot gel, because I was looking up different tips and things on how to help your feet not hurt as much walking in Disney, because you do a lot of walking in Disney. I would say easily 20 to 30,000 steps a day in Disney World, so that's a lot of walking. My feet have been doing a lot better since I've been making a few changes, so they've been doing a lot better, but I do still think that many steps and that much wear and tear on my feet I'm still gonna have, you know, a little bit of soreness, a little bit of pain. So one of the things that I saw was recommended or suggested was this Epsom salt foot gel. So it's kind of like soaking your feet in a tub of Epsom salt, but without the actual tub of water. So it says instant foot relief without the soak. So this is what it looks like. So you're just gonna wash feet with warm soapy water and dry gently. Massage a nickel-sized amount of gel into each foot and relax. So it'll kind of help, you know, relieve some of the ache, I guess. But again, never used this before, so a lot of things trying out for the first time. Continuing with that trend, I have these things here, which I will take them out of the package. This is something that I just found randomly on Amazon when I was like looking for trip stuff. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little like rubbery, I don't even know what you want to call it. But what you do with these is you take a bottle of something, which this is, I'm going to get to this in a second. And it's kind of like a cover. So you just put it over top of the bottle. I've not used this yet, so I'm putting this on for the very first time. But you basically just like put it on so it like secures. I don't know if that's actually on totally correct, but you get the gist. Like you put them on like bottles, and so like I'll have all my like shampoos and conditioners and sunscreen and anything that you're worried about leaking or spilling. You put these little covers on it, and it's supposed to, you know, prevent that from happening, I guess. Because normally I would just, like this type of stuff I probably wouldn't worry about too much. There's some stuff where I would probably put it in like a Ziploc instead, but I got these to try out. So that's like the general idea of it. I am a little nervous about these though, because I am still just like nervous that something's gonna happen and something's gonna leak. But also, you know, some of the reviews, not necessarily specifically on these ones, although that was the case, but just like these these in general, not these specifically, but about them like ripping or like disintegrating, or I don't know. But they come in this with there's a ton of them. I don't know how many it was total, but 4 different colors: blue, pink, black, and white. So lots of them for me and my sister to use for whatever we want to put them on. Again, never use them. So if I think of it, I will at some point, probably in the vlogs or like at the end of the trip or something, I can maybe go through and tell you how some of this stuff worked out for me. Because I've never used so far a lot of this, so we'll see how that goes. Next I have these little bags, which are basically this is what it looks like. You're basically just putting your shoes in them to pack them in your suitcase. So any of our shoes that we're gonna pack, we'll put in this bag. There's multiples of them, and then you have the little drawstring. You drawstring it closed, and it keeps your shoes separated from your clothes and the other contents of your suitcase. So those I think will come in handy, because again, normally I would just probably put them in like a plastic bag, which like it's not the biggest deal in the world to do that. I just thought it was something, again, I found kind of randomly while I was on Amazon looking for trip stuff. So continuing on, I have a few little travel things here that I will do next. So I'll start with the things that I already showed. So this is just a smaller / travel size version, I guess, of the face wash that I use in the shower. So I got that, as well as travel size shampoo and conditioner. Normally we don't take razor and shaving cream on our trips, because we usually shave our legs and stuff before we go on the trip, but because we're going to be there for 2 weeks, I thought maybe it would be a good idea to bring that stuff just in case. So I did get a travel size shaving cream. We also got a lint roller and some flushable wipes and wet ones. So all the little travel size things on hand. I got this from Dollar Tree. It is technically, I don't know if I got the one that was specific for sunscreen, but it's technically, I'm not going to open it just yet because it is sealed and I don't think I can get it open right now. But it's just like a little beauty blender. I got this at Dollar Tree. There was one, I don't know if this is one of them, but there was ones that were specific for applying sunscreen. That's what I'm using this for, is to apply sunscreen. Again, I know that there was beauty blenders, and then there was like for makeup, and then there was ones that were specific for sunscreen, and I can't remember if this was one of them or not. I think it was, but that's what I'm using it for regardless, is to help apply the sunscreen. Because I don't like touching the sunscreen, because you're supposed to like, I use the spray sunscreen, so I spray it on, and you're technically supposed to still probably rub it in. So either I will usually not rub it in, I'll just spray it and leave it, or if I have to, I will, but I hate touching it because it gets my hands all greasy and I'm touching my phone, my face, and all this stuff. So I like having this. I think I did use a beauty blender one other time and I can't remember how it worked out. So I am doing it again though. So we're gonna see how that works. Something not that exciting. I did just get a new pair of sunglasses. I'm bringing the pair that I'm using currently, but I'm also bringing these as a backup in case, you know, I lose them or they end up breaking because they are kind of old. So plus it doesn't hurt to just have a backup pair of sunglasses. Okay, moving on to the last little bit of stuff is all categorized together. So obviously we're going on this trip for a couple of reasons. We are celebrating my sister's birthday and of course Halloween are the two big things. So I have some birthday decorations and Halloween decorations that we're going to be using in the room. So we'll start with the birthday because the only thing I have here is we bought some balloons. She picked out this one. They're pink, purple, and white. Just to she initially wanted some and then she changed her mind and I said that I still wanted some. I thought it would be fun. We're just gonna blow up a couple of balloons and just have them bopping around inside the room. Nothing too crazy. So we'll see. Because it's a 20 pack. We're definitely not using 20 of these. We'll maybe use like 3, 4, I don't know. Just a couple just to have, you know, as a celebration. I don't know. I'm trying to make it fun. And then I'll just jump over here to her stuff. She did buy it's not open, but she did buy herself. I was gonna buy it, but she decided she wanted to pick it out herself and buy it. It is just a happy birthday banner. So got the little string and then all the different letters that spell out happy birthday. So we'll string that and put it on the wall. Before I jump into the Halloween decorations, I'm gonna jump into this other thing that we got. So it is a little laundry hamper. It is like a collapsible one, so we can like fold it up, and I don't know exactly how it folds, but you fold it up and you can put it in a suitcase. But we figured we'd get this for our laundry, and the fun thing is that you have a handle, so we can just carry this as is straight to the laundry room, and it'll, you know, just be all right there. We don't have to worry about lugging it in like a bunch of different plastic bags like we normally probably would. Okay, so I got it folded like that, but I don't know if that's it or if it folds again. I'm not exactly sure. She's the one that bought this and opened it and everything, so she knows how it works. But that's that. And then lastly, the Halloween decorations. We got there's 2 of them here. They're just kind of tangled up together, but some Halloween tinsel garland with the little pumpkins. I've got some candy cane stripe looking lights. You'll see what we're doing with all of this in probably the travel video when we get to the room, or yeah, probably that. It'll probably be that video, but if it's not, it'll be some sort of video. But you will see the decorations and what we do with all of this stuff. I got 2 packs of some suction cup hooks for the window. Then we've got these Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse Halloween themed little like decals. There's a whole bunch of different designs and stuff of those. I'm not gonna open up all this stuff and like pull it all out. You'll see it all, you know, when we do the decorating. This is a Mickey themed Happy Halloween banner. And then these are some Mickey and Minnie Halloween themed little dangles. And then this is from Dollar Tree, and that's not the whole pack. I just pulled out what I wanted. Some more little decals of just some pumpkins and then the words that say Happy Halloween So I got these from Dollar Tree. Again, this is not like the whole pack. It comes with a whole bunch of different little punch out decal things, but I just wanted to have the pumpkins and the Happy Halloween to take with us for the trip. So that is everything, I think, or at least mostly everything. There is probably a few other things, like something small or simple, or you know, like I can tell you one example right now. It's really not that big of a deal. Is we did get a an air freshener for the room. Again, not that huge of a deal. That's why I didn't really think that I needed to include it. But that was just an example of like, it might be like stuff like that I didn't include, or there's other stuff that my sister bought that I didn't realize or forgot about, or I don't know. That's the gist. That's the most important of the stuff that I showed you. Again, for the millionth time, anything that I got from Amazon that I can link below, I will if you're interested. As I'm filming this video, I don't know if I'm posting it today. I'm probably not. But the day that I'm filming this video, we are 1 week away from our trip. And we are so excited. We are actually packing today, the day that I'm filming this. So that video will be coming out soon as well. Probably not long after this one. We'll see. But yeah, so you will be seeing that video after this one. And I think that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a magical day. Bye guys.